Good morning, students. In the previous class, we have seen mean and variance of the normal distribution. So, in this class also, we are going to see some more properties for the normal distribution. The next item is mean deviation from the mean. The mean deviation from the mean is defined as expected value of modulus of x minus mean. The mean deviation from the mean is defined as expected value of modulus of x minus mean. So, in normal distribution we know that the mean is mu. So, expected value of modulus x minus mu. So, this can be written as integral minus infinity to infinity modulus x minus mu into the probability density function of dx. So, the probability density function in normal distribution is mod x minus mu, as it is f of x is replaced by 1 by sigma root 2 pi into e power minus of x minus mu whole square by 2 sigma square into dx. To evaluate this integral, I am taking the substitution, put x minus mu by sigma is equal to z, then x minus mu is equal to sigma z, and x is equal to mu plus sigma z, and dx is equal to sigma into dz. Mu is constant, it will become 0. So, dx becomes sigma into dz. So, the limits for integration, when x is equal to minus infinity, when x tends to minus infinity, the z also tends to minus infinity. X infinity minus some mu, mean value constant, and sigma also constant. So, z tends to minus infinity, and when x tends to plus infinity, so z also tends to plus infinity. So, the integral becomes integral minus infinity to infinity. So, modulus x minus mu is replaced by sigma z. So, modulus sigma z into 1 by sigma root 2 pi into e power x minus mu by sigma is replaced by z. That means minus z square by 2 of dz. So, here sigma is constant. So, dz, what is dz? Dx is replaced by sigma into dz. Dx is replaced by sigma into dz. So, sigma gets cancelled. So, 1 by root 2 pi, that is constant, and sigma is also constant. Take outside, integral minus infinity to infinity, the remaining integrand mod z into e power minus z square by 2 of dz. Because it is even function, mod z is always even function, e power minus z square by 2. So, clearly the integrand is even function. So, when it is even function, I can write it as 2 into 0 to infinity, and mod z is equal to z when z is in between 0 and infinity. So, I can replace mod z by z into e power minus z square by 2 into dz. So, here we are applying two conditions, integral minus infinity to infinity function of z dz, where f of z is even function. When it is even function, I can write 2 into 0 to infinity z, mod z is equal to z when n between z between 0 and infinity. So, e power minus z square by 2 as it is, dz also as it is. So, here root 2 cancel. So, we will get root 2 by root pi into sigma, and this value, so integral 0 to infinity z into e power minus z square by 2 dz. So, again to evaluate this integral, I go for another substitution, put z square by 2 is equal to t, then z square is equal to 2t, and I am differentiating 2z dz is equal to 2 dt or z dz is equal to dt. That means z into dz is replaced by dt, and limits when z 0 t also 0, when z infinity t also infinity. So write the same thing, factor root 2 by root pi sigma. There is no change in the limits, 0 to infinity as it is. Z dz is replaced by dt, and this whole thing is replaced by e power minus t. So e power minus t integration root 2 by root pi sigma. So the integration minus e power minus t between 0 and infinity. So minus root 2 by root pi sigma. So upper limit e power minus infinity, lower limit e power 0. So minus take outside, upper limit e power minus infinity, lower limit e power 0. So minus root 2 by, what is root 2 value? 1.412 by, what is root pi? Root pi is 1.773 sigma, and e power minus infinity 0, e power 0 is equal to 1. So minus minus gets cancelled, and this fraction is equal to 0.7975 sigma. So this is approximately equal to 0.8 sigma. The mean deviation is approximately equal to 0.8 by sigma. That is, mean deviation is approximately equal to 8. 0.8 can be written as 4 by 5. 4 by 5 into sigma. Therefore, the mean deviation is approximately equal to 4 by 5 times of the sigma, means standard deviation. So this is the required result. The mean deviation from the mean in normal distribution is approximately equal to 4 by 5 times of the standard deviation. Next one is mode of the normal distribution. Mode of the normal distribution. So what is the mode? Mode means the value of f of x, the value of x, the value of x for which f of x is maximum. Mode is the value of x for which f of x is maximum. Or I can say that mode is the solution of f dash x is equal to 0 and f double dash x less than 0. We know that the conditions for maxima and minima. The function f of x is the given function. On finding f dash x and on equating to 0, we will get the stationary points. Then on finding f double dash x, if it is greater than 0, the point is said to be minimum point. If it is greater than less than 0, the point is said to be maximum point. Here we need to find the maximum value of f of x. The value of x for which f of x is maximum. That means mode is the solution of f dash x is equal to 0 and f double dash x less than 0. Right. So now we have the probability density function. F of x is equal to 1 by sigma root 2 pi e power minus of x minus mu whole square by 2 sigma square. This is the probability density function of the normal distribution. Now our aim is to find f dash x and equate to 0, then find the values of x. Then for what value of x, if it is the value less than 0, that point is said to be maximum value of f of x. So to find f dash x, I consider the logarithm both sides. On taking log both sides, and taking log both sides, what we will get? Log f of x is equal to, so this is log 1 by sigma root 2 pi into log m into log m, log m plus m plus log of e power minus of x minus mu whole square by 2 sigma square. And taking log both sides, log f of x, log m into n, log m plus m in log mn. So I am writing it as log 1 by sigma root 2 pi, entire constant term, plus log of e power minus of x minus mu whole square by 2 sigma square. So this can be written as log 1 by sigma root 2 pi and log e power x. What is log e power x? Log e power x is equal to x. So this is log e power this factor. So this whole thing can be written as minus of x minus mu whole square by 2 sigma square, and on the left hand side it is log f of x. Now I am taking differentiation. Now I am differentiating both sides. So log f of x, the differentiation on differentiating log f of x, that is 1 by f of x into f of x derivative f dash x is equal to, this is logarithm of some constant term, the derivative is entire term 0, and minus 1 by 2 sigma square and x minus mu whole square derivative 2 into x minus mu into 1. So this is equal to 2 to cancel, minus of x minus mu by sigma square, this is f dash x by f of x. Therefore f dash x is equal to minus of x minus mu by sigma square into f of x. And f double dash x is equal to minus 1 by sigma square into, I am making UV form, x minus mu derivative 1 f of x fixed term plus x minus mu treating as fixed term f of x derivative f dash x. Now f dash x is equal to 0 implies, now f dash x is equal to 0 implies minus of x minus mu by sigma square into f of x is equal to 0. But since f of x is a PDF, probability density function, it is not equal to 0, so the value is minus x minus mu by sigma square is equal to 0, or x minus mu 0, or x is equal to mu. This we call it as the stationary point. Now I am going to check at x is equal to mu f double dash x value. Now at x is equal to mu f double dash x is equal to minus 1 by sigma square. So I am saying this is f of mu plus, I am putting x for mu, this entire term 0. So this is minus f of x by sigma square. But we know that f of x is the PDF, it is always greater than or equal to 0. Sigma square, it is also positive constant. So definitely this value, entire value positive with negative sign. So it is less than 0. So f dash x, f double dash x less than 0 at x is equal to mu. Therefore, x is equal to mu is the mode of the normal distribution. Mode of the normal distribution. X is equal to mu is the mode of the normal distribution. The next one is median of normal distribution. Median of normal distribution. If m is the median of the distribution, if m is the median, we have integral minus infinity to m f of x dx is equal to 1 by 2 is equal to integral m to infinity f of x dx. So now consider the first one, minus infinity to m f of x dx. Now consider minus infinity to capital M, where m is mode, f of x dx is equal to 1 by 2. Our aim is to evaluate the value of m. So this I can write minus infinity to mu f of x is 1 by sigma root 2 pi into e power minus of x minus mu whole square by 2 sigma square dx. Mean is the minus infinity and this is m and this is mu. Mu is the mean of the normal distribution. I can split this interval minus infinity to mu f of x dx plus integral minus infinity to mu is one part. Another part integral mu to m 1 by sigma root 2 pi e power minus of x minus mu whole square by 2 sigma square of dx is equal to 1 by 2. But minus infinity to mu 1 by sigma root 2 pi e power minus x minus mu whole square by 2 sigma square dx is equal to. So I want to evaluate this integral. So to evaluate this integral, put x minus mu by sigma is equal to z, or x minus mu is equal to sigma z, or dx is equal to sigma into dz. So the limits also, see the limits. When x is equal to minus infinity, z also tends to minus infinity. When x is equal to mu, what is the value of z? Mu minus mu. The z value will become 0. So this is integral minus infinity to 0 1 by sigma root 2 pi and e power minus z square by 2 and dx. What is dx? Sigma into dz. This is equal to sigma cancel and minus infinity to 0 1 by root 2 pi e power minus z square by 2 dz. And what we know that it is the probability density function of the standard normal variate z, and it is minus infinity to infinity 1 by sigma root 2 pi 1 by root 2 pi e power minus z square by 2 dz is equal to area 1, and it is symmetrical curve. The curve is symmetrical curve and the total area under the curve is equal to 1 unit. So it is half. So the entire value I can write it is this is equal to half. So on substituting the equation number 1, half in equation 1, this entire value minus infinity to mu, this whole thing is equal to 1 by 2, therefore 1 by 2 plus integral mu to capital M 1 by sigma root 2 pi e power minus of x minus mu whole square by 2 sigma square dx is equal to 1 by 2. This entire term already evaluated. The value minus infinity to mu is equal to 1 by 2. So it is replaced by half plus the term as it is equal to 1 by 2. So now what you will get? Half on right outside mu to m 1 by sigma root 2 pi e power minus of x minus mu whole square by 2 sigma square dx is equal to half minus half, 0. So then what? So this is integral mu to capital M f of x dx is equal to 0. So this happens. this theorem, this integral value 0 satisfies only m is equal to b. The upper limit and lower limit both are same. Then we say that the integral value is equal to 0 because it is greater than 0. So when mu is equal to m, then the above theorem, the above statement satisfies. Therefore, the mode of the distribution, m means mode. Mode is equal to mu in normal distribution. Hence, the result. So what we can say that in normal distribution, so already we have proved in normal distribution, mean is equal to mean, already we have proved. And mode, median, mode also, this is median, sorry, this is median, and mode also we have proved mu. Mode means it is the value of x for which f of x is maximum, and median, capital M is median, so median also mu. So therefore, in normal distribution, mean is equal to mode is equal to median. A very important result. So already in university examinations it was asked as, when you show that in normal distribution mean is equal to mode is equal to median. They have to find the mean value, mode value and median. Essay question, 10 marks.